So I started with a buddy. We like both worked for a company. They laid us off like every November you get laid off, right?
Right.
So November we got laid off, and then we met a guy who was flipping houses, you know, using investor money to flip houses. And then he hired us, and we were hungry, cheap, and, you know, really, you know, badass, you know what I'm saying? Like we were good, like we were hungry, you know? So like we went out and gave 110, 150, you know, working extra hours, always showing up, you know, and he loved it. So he's like, check it out. I got like 10 more of these. And then we did like 10 more. And he's like, I got 10 more. Now I got, and then he was like, you know, these kids are like custom painters. So then he started bringing us into his high-end jobs. So we weren't even messing with the house flips anymore, because those are no fun, man.
How did you, whenever you got your own business, how did you go about getting business when you first started? And then how has it evolved until now?
So, you know, first thing we did was got business cards. And so in the beginning, honestly, if I didn't have work, I would put my painter whites on. I had a silk screen. I did silk screening myself back then. So I made a bunch of shirts.
Right.
Like a fake company name or whatever on it, you know, phone numbers, some business cards, Vistaprint, you know, the $10, 100 cards or whatever it was. And
of course.
And I would just like go out to a diner and have breakfast, whatever I would do. I would just do my day in my painter get up, because eventually you start, hey man, you're a painter, you got a card, you know what I mean? So it was like, that's kind of how I got my name out there. And then you just, you know, go work. I was working, I'll just do time and material, you know, and I would charge them 10, 15 bucks an hour, depending on the job.
Right.
Or you know, it took me a while to figure out how to like bid jobs.
Right.
But the way that I learned how to do it was, you know, you just figure out how long it's going to take you. And then you just figure out what you want to make for that, you know, and just kind of go off of that. And then you can kind of adjust it higher and lower.
And that's what I tell people too, because people always ask me how they bid, you know, how to bid pressure washing jobs and all that. And I just say, go with what you think you should earn first of all. And then after you do the job, kind of reassess and say, you know, did I do more work than what I think I've earned, or, you know, vice versa.
No, that's exactly right, man. That's what I did right out the gate. You know, I tried so many days. I was like measuring walls and stuff at first. And I was like, man, I don't even know what the heck I'm doing, dude. You know, but then, you know, after, and like, you know, you do a few and you feel like, oh, okay, this is like that other one. That other one took me 5 days. So this one took me about 5 days.
That's like, man, I'll get some criticism on, you know, YouTube and stuff about, you know, quoting pressure washing jobs, quoting landscaping jobs. But man, whenever I first started, there was no YouTube. It wasn't like go to YouTube and search up, you know, how to quote a job. It was like, man, let's go out there. I'll see how much work it is. And then I'll kind of guesstimate what I think I should earn on the work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there was nobody like you or like me out there trying to explain stuff like that back when I started. No way, man. No way. It was just, and I actually, on a couple of jobs, I did the old, the gray hat tactic. You know, you go ahead and call, hey, I live over here at so-and-so address. Going to see if I have you come schedule a paint estimate, you know?
Yeah.
And it's not my house. It's a job that they want me, you know, to bid, but I know they're not going to be there or whatever. So I'll call some other company, walk around with them like, okay, that's what they're charging.
Really? What?
Yeah, dude. I did that 2 times in the beginning, man, because I was like a big old giant house, you know? I'm like, I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know. It could take me 2 weeks. Like, I don't even know. Like, I need help. Like, I have no clue.
Right.
So, yeah, I called in a couple estimates, man.
Man, that could be pretty daunting, man. You gotta have some balls to do some of this stuff, bro. Like,
hey, dude, when you gotta, you know, I mean, dude,
man, like finding jobs, like especially breaking down that barrier, because I think a lot of times, especially in like today's society, we kind of have like this this wall. We don't want to bother people. We don't want to be in the way, and you know, we're kind of unsure of ourselves. So like you going out, having to find the business, how to figure out how to quote, like that's all things, man. Like you just gotta have some balls, man. You just gotta give it a go.
Put yourself out there, which, you know, maybe like, because you're saying like successful entrepreneurs, you know, and musicians. Being a musician, bro, you get rejected
all the time.
So much, dude.
So
you put
much,
heart
man.
And soul into something. You're like, oh, they're gonna love it, and nobody gives a crap. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
absolutely.
So you become pretty thick skinned, you know, and you're not afraid to put yourself out there. And I think that's one of those like boxes that get checked.
Thanks so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, give it a like for me. And also leave me something down in the comment section. If you'd like to be notified from my future videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well as the bell icon so you don't miss anything. If you'd like to watch this podcast in its entirety, there will be a link in the comment section and the description to the full version of the podcast. Also, if you're curious about any of the equipment that I use to make this video, there will be Amazon links in the comment section and the description. description. If you click through and purchase anything within a 24-hour period using those links, I will get a small commission, and I'll greatly appreciate you for that. If you'd like to sponsor the channel or support it in any other way, I also have Patreon and merch down in the comment section and the description. But I really appreciate you for watching. My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed, and until next time, hustle hard and get that money. Peace.